Cheerio. Good morning. Top of the morning to you. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day. It's a glorious day, is it not? Oh, it's pouring down rain. Well, it has stopped briefly, but we've been having quite the storms. But maybe you're wondering why I have this hat on my head. Well, I went to my dad's. It was one day last week, I think, and I cleaned out the drawers in my mother's chest of drawers. And this hat was, for some reason, stuck in the drawer with the pajamas. I don't want to know, Mother. I do not want to know why this was stuck in your pajama drawer. I don't know if I have the hat on backwards. That's where the bow is. And there's the other side. So I'm assuming that the bow goes in the front. But I'm probably wrong. But I don't know if my mother ever wore this hat or if she picked it up at a yard sale. But I won't be getting rid of it, that's for certain. But isn't it a beautiful hat with its fur? Its little fur, poor little fur, that poor little baby something that gave its fur for the hat. I don't know. But it's probably from the, I don't know, would you say the 40s, the 30s, the 40s? I don't know. But isn't it lovely? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Let's put it on without my headband. Yes, it's glorious. It's just glorious. Maybe this should come down like this, or maybe not. Ooh, yes, it's fabulous, darling, fabulous. Someone asked me the other day how I keep these headbands on my head, and I said they have teeth. I don't think they knew what I was talking about, but do you see the little teeth inside the band? Do you? Because that's what keeps it on my head. It keeps it from popping off. I can't wear those like round bands because they do. My noggin, I guess, is too round, and they just keep sliding up and they pop off the back of my head. But these will stay on. Mostly I just like to keep the hair out of my face. Please stand by and let me put it back on properly, okay? Properly. Whatever. Well, what did I do last evening? Well, I was kind of getting sleepy laying on the couch, and it was, I don't know, about 7-something-ish, and little Phoenix came and knocked on my door, and I thought, you know what, this is great, because I do need to get up and walk around. So I put Penny's harness on, and we went out for a little walk. And then Naomi come running out, and Phoenix said, can we play in the water hose? And I said, you know what? Yes. Let me go put Penny up because I know Penny doesn't want to get wet. And I'll be right back out, okay? I said, but you have to go ask your mother and make sure it's okay. And she was just pulling back in the driveway. She had to pick her son up from work, take her son to work. I don't know. I think she was picking him up from work. I can't remember. But anyway, she was gone for like 10 minutes while we were out there. So they ran over and asked, and she said yes. And I hooked up the sprinkler for them to play in. And if those girls did not have the most fun ever. Now, I sat on the front stoop trying to stay dry. And then I thought, you know what? Just go have some fun. And I told them I'm too old to run. I can't be running. Don't be trying to chase me, okay? But Naomi came like she was going to hug me and pretty much just laid herself all over me just to get me wet, and then ran her wet hands through my hair, and that was it. It was on like Donkey Kong. And I got out there, and like I said, I couldn't run to chase them because I'm not quite there yet to be running. I mean, I don't even know if I was there before, but yeah, I picked up the sprinkler and chased them with it. chased them with it. Yeah, we had a good time, didn't we, Gracie? We had a great time. And they chased me with the sprinkler. And I took some pictures and videos and sent to their mom. And anyway, we had a great time. But I want to tell you that Phoenix loves the dill pickle jelly beans. At first she was like, and then she was like, I think I like it, but she still had that look on her face. And Naomi went to eat one and she was like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. She said, I like dill pickles, but that's too much. And then Phoenix would eat another one and she was like, yeah, I like it. I said, well, you can have them. You can have them because I'm not that crazy about them. So she took the dill pickle jelly beans home with her. I'm sure her mom was very happy. But she's standing out there dripping wet just dripping, soaked. She said, I think I need to go home and get my bathing suit on. I said, I think we're a little too late for that. Why don't you just stay in your shorts and tank top? Because there's no point in changing at this point. That's the kind of stuff I would do to my mother. I would get these clothes soaked, and then I would go in and change into my bathing suit. Because most of the time I just went in and did it, and my mother would have been doing something else and not noticed. But in their house, I think you walk right into the living room, so there was no getting past that. So I said, no, just stay in those clothes. You're doing fine. And she goes, yeah, but my panties are getting all. And I was like, well, your bathing suit's going to get that way too because of the way you're jumping over the sprinkler. Yes, I know, right? Penelope would like to go for a walk, but we've had some yes, we have, impressive storms this morning. Quite impressive. Lightning and thunder and all the things. Yeah, very scary. So last night I cooked some red potatoes with squash in the oven. I roasted it. And I used this butter infused olive oil, and I just cooked them on a lower temperature, and they were delicious. And then I just boiled chicken. I was trying to go with not a lot of seasoning. Yes, I was. Not a lot of seasoning. And Penelope and Gracie really loved the chicken too, because I let it sop up some of that olive oil and butter, you know. Yeah, so that was good. Trying to go less spicy because I don't think it was the beans that caused my issue, although it might be a while before I have beans again, but I think it was the spices because my body does not handle a lot of strong spices very well, and I put way too much garlic and way too much smoked paprika. Yes, I did. And yeah, I think that was it, rather than the beans. So anyway, my bestie Kim bought me one more treat to try. And I'm going to try that in just a minute. I did try one last night and I really liked it. I did. She really likes it. Yeah. So I'll be back in a minute, okay? Okay, and now let me say for everyone, these aren't the kind of spices that upset my stomach. It's hot spices that upset my stomach. So I've already had one and they didn't bother me. They are dill pickle flavored chicharrones. Chicharrones. Can you say that? Chicharrones. That's how you have to say it. Fried pork skins. And I believe she said she gets these at Aldi. A-L-D-I, Aldi. I love them.
These are very good if you're going to be on a low sugar diet, because fried pork skins do not have a lot of sugar. My problem with pork skins is I'll eat so many that they make the roof of my mouth hurt. Let's see, a serving size is a ½ ounce, whatever that is. They don't weigh nothing, so that's probably a lot. 5 grams of fat. They do have a lot of cholesterol. I mean, sodium. Less than 1 carb and less than 1 sugar. So, yeah. But yeah, I like these. If you like pickles, if you like that seasoning, then you'll like these. Not the jelly beans, okay? Happy, happy, happy. All right, well, that's going to end this video. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon, because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries, which, good Lord willing, will be later or tomorrow, depending. Toodles, my noodles, and stay silly, my friends, okay? Goodbye.